Alright, no, you're playing way too much. Both of you get away. I'm sorry, but you can't be right around somebody's house like that and then expect that you're going to get out of it so easily like that, and like, you know, and so swiftly. But yes, alright, so okay, so now all these things inside these barrels is things that I guess we'll need, but I do have these right things, and then they're called, and then they're pronounced as mine carts. I mean, I guess in case of anything, like if I have to, like, you know, like in case if I would just have to, like, you know, take a ride anywhere that I guess wouldn't, you know, hurt, that in case like they run out of rides that could just, you know, I'm gonna take this some a minecart. Yes. All right. So now, but with all these things inside my barrel, yes, I will keep this bow inside my inventory in case any of these villagers want to keep on messing with me, okay? Because there's no excuse of why a villager would be right next to your house, and you know, not wanting to explain themselves. Like, you would just think that no matter what they say or do, that they were just like you know, trying to invade your space in your area, okay? Because there's something that I can say afterwards. Okay, so I also have diamonds inside my inventory. All right, it would be like, you know, with my sanity to just only have, like, you know, one stack of 64 diamonds. I know I've done this year, I've done this again. You know what? I'm done, okay? I'm done, okay? Who is in my house now, okay? Somebody did it, okay? Because, yes, I knew it was the villagers doing that the entire time. I knew it was you villagers doing that the entire time. Because every single time I hear that noise, don't be looking at me like that either, okay? Don't be looking at me like that either. Because, listen, I know what you were doing. Yeah, you better walk away before it's too late. You know, actually, it is too late because you were still around my house. Shut up, villager. It's too late. Listen, what are you doing next to my house? Now, I don't know how I'm still having so much patience with you guys right now, but you guys are clearly not. You guys clearly don't deserve it. I'm poor. You're what? I have no money. I have no food. Please, to save me a bowl of something. That's not how you ask. That's not how you ask. Now, maybe if you did, then maybe I would offer you a bit of stuff. But next time you may want to ask in the afterlife. These people just gotta get their freaking crap together, man. Because I'm serious. Nobody has time inside their life to keep playing around with, like, you know, robbers and crap like that. Alright, so now the things inside my inventory. Okay, I don't know why I would need a stick. I guess I could use, you know, like, you know, some wings, and then, like, you know, yes, a book and quill. Yes, so it would be nice for me to take some notes about things. Like just now, you know, something that I could take note on right now is, you know, be very careful for your house, because, you know, villagers want to keep breaking and doing crazy stuff. So now I will now write down inside this book. Be extra careful. All right, I'm just gonna write Parka Steve. And yes, I am also left-handed, as of why you can also see the pen inside my left hand writing right now. Okay, and sir, this may look like an arrow on the outside, but like, you know, right now, just imagine that this is a pen, okay? And not the way around, it's inside my left hand, okay? So Parka Steve, defensive note-taking book. Yes, that would be the name of it. Defensive note-taking book. Book and reminders. Okay, I cannot spell right now. I don't know what's going on with me today. I can't speak, and now I can't freaking write right. I mean, I know I'm not that left-handed, but I know that I've been practicing a lot of my handwriting, and I know that could still be at least a bit better than that. Like, you know, still come on, okay? So, villagers, wanting to keep touching stuff in house. Okay, spell. Touching stuff in house. with containers. Okay, so that's my first no. Okay, that's not how you spell. You could have put it after the R right there. Okay, thank you. All right, I have to space it out so it can be at the bottom, so it can remind me what stuff in the arranged order that it is in specifically is. You know. All right, so now note 1. All right, done. I will not sign it because when you sign things, you cannot rewrite in them again. Okay. All right, so now. Well, I guess everything. I'm covered. As long as no one, the villagers are not around my house. Get out! What did you do? You're near my house for whatever non-explicit reason. Get away from it. Get away from it. You villagers are really. Yeah, I'm about to go to take a step. He's gonna never. I would personally consider this a screw up. You got that crap right. Get away from my house and see you never again. Get out. Or just because it's raining, nothing changed. Get out. These villagers are. Like, how many villagers did that to me today? Like what? 5 or 6? I don't know, but that's a pretty high number, man. Or well, apparently since it's raining, I have to, like, you know, go get like a coat or something like that, because I cannot walk in the rain like this. All right, we'll have to get, you know, a stronger coat, because, you know, this one is not waterproof enough. Okay, but now this one is. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I can't. I'll take it off. Okay, well, these things have problems, man, because that's very similar to how my hoodie wasn't able to get off of me ever since I was little. But then again, luckily, the other day, that very kind, you know, that therapist who helped me with my with my speech therapy for my stuttering, and then with my overconsumption of man, it's not getting any better for me, man. It's not getting any better for me. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I can't keep. What is wrong with me, man? Like, ever since I was a little kid, I never was able to learn how to speak the right way, man. I just don't know what is wrong with me. This is, like, really disabling for myself, man. Like, I think I would just, like, really now qualify myself for, you know, disability, because stuttering really is a disability, man. Like, or if not, then it can be very impeding for your life. Because every time you try to find yourself, like, you know, trying to talk to somebody, you're always having such a hard time doing so. On with that, you know. But yeah, this is just the life I have to live in, so I figure my crap out, man. Yeah, but, you know, this is just how it's gonna have to be, and so I could just, you know, get my crap together, you know. But, well, I guess I do have, like, you know, a pretty good coat on, so that'll be alright. And all the stuff in here is, you know, in the ways that I want it. Alright. Wait a second. That was the stuff that the villagers were touching, but oh no, I think the reason, I don't think the reason of why I killed them was good enough reason, because those actually never mattered to me. Well, I practically just committed some sins, because I just kind of, like, you know, killed some villagers over something that was not even worth reason to even do so. Besides, there's never a reason of why you would kill somebody, because, you know, it's never a reason. But yet, okay, I don't know why there's a hole in my roof, but, you know, other than that, I mean, nothing's, like, you know, I'm flooding. But, I mean, it is getting on my bed. Like, isn't that right? Okay, well, I guess I'll put, like a test right there. Like, I mean, don't judge me. Anything that blocks off that freaking hole in the ceiling is better than nothing, you know? Yeah, but, well, I mean, they were still invading my house, and nothing contains that, you know? They were still, those villagers were still invading my area and my house. So yeah, so nothing wouldn't still matter with that. Okay, so again, so everything in such as was good. All right, now it's time to move on with my life. And ever since I saw this thing being built up, I just always wondered what was inside of it, because you know, like again, what was in there? Because I mean, who would not be curious about what lies in that big, crazy, you know, mesmerizing place? Like every time I lay my eyes on that place, it's just always, you know, so cool and stuff. And okay, man, I don't know why I don't have any windows, but can you just yell for us? Stop I'm talking to yourself. Okay, firstly, I'll listen. I may be talking about easy, man. You're crazy. Just get on my heels, okay? I mean, not Elmo's, but just I don't even want you anymore. They literally just place a test. Get you. Okay, no, I'm sorry. You're not gonna talk to me that way. I'm sorry. You move. We get out. Now all these arrows that I've been holding in my hand, it's gonna be used for its work. Now you don't talk to me that way. You've just got to change your attitude problems, man. I'm serious. My tolerance is starting to get very, very short with these retarded villagers. Because, you know, again, there's no reason to be that way. Because inside this type of life as it is, that is not it, and it never will be, okay? Stop with the attitude problems. And be blessed that, because again, you are blessed enough to have woken up today or any other day, okay? So stop being a piece of crap and figure your own lives out, okay? Because I don't need to be inside your problems. So stop applying your problems into my life like it's mine as well, okay? You figure your own crap out and don't include your problems upon my soul when it's part of your soul, okay? Now, instead of being deep about life, it's time to start living it, okay? So, but I guess today I really will start figuring out about that place, okay? I don't know why I have an egg, but get the freak away from me, okay? Yes. Everything is getting on my nerves today. I can't learn how to speak today, and these words just want to keep invading my space. Okay, so what does the sign say? This is like a transportation sign. Okay, so now this is transport to RashuFruitz Laboratory Foundation. RashuFruitz. Well, that's a very unique name rather than I would judge, but you know, yeah. So, okay, so here's some rides, but I can. Well, luckily I have rides near us, so let me be smart about it and just get one of my own. All right, so now yes. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? Oh, you sound very assertive in behavior. How you doing? I'm doing good. You know, if we go over there, come this way and follow me. Oh, okay. Well, this is why I got. So you know, no problem, villager. All right, but always remember what sign it is. I'm pretty sure he read the sign as much as he seemed like that. He was on the right. So now this sign says to Rashu. Okay, yeah, RashuFruitz Laboratory Foundation. All right, well, let's go. All right, now that villager, you know, like I just said, unfollow him. So that's why you know what I'm doing. Yeah, that needs to save up on my arrows, man. Because yeah, all those times I have to use my freaking arrow because of all those invaders, you know, kept trespassing. I mean, so villager, you just knocked me off course. I'm sorry about that. You know what just make up, but it's very giddy. Yeah, his voice, I'm fading. I wasn't able to see him in time, but okay, I don't know how I'm able to have this ability, but okay, just now got disabled, but whatever. All right, so other than that, I'm gonna go back over here. Okay, how about the mic cord so it doesn't? Oh yeah, oh never mind. Oh here we go. Oh, what's your name? Okay, that is a very glitchy mic cord, but my name is. I can't hear you, I'm sorry. You know what, doesn't even matter. Alright, well, have a nice day. Oh, you too, sorry about that. Alright, no problem. Alright, well, geez. Alright, well, I guess you can go back as well, minecart. Yep, see you around. And then it's gonna bump to that villager, then I'll just put it back because I'm smart and intelligent. And put it over there, you know? We'll see you around, minecart and villager, alright? But, yes. Okay, this is a very big place. All sorts of things are up here. Just, geez, like the exact definition of a masterpiece. What the heck is that? Okay, now maybe for like another time, I'm gonna talk, you know, using my bow and arrow. Now you gotta stop messing around. Okay, hit that thing instead. That whatever that thing is, looks like some type of alien thing. All right, we'll get out of here. It doesn't even matter. Okay, and also this is a very good bow, but I have to, like, you know, use it for its, you know, use it for for the better. But I'm not gonna let people invade my space. Also, now you don't like that didn't see you, okay? Because you're already over there. Okay, that wasn't you. How many of you is there? Trespassing. Name is Parka Steve. What the heck are these things? Okay, what do you want from me? Nothing, but for your slaves, I'm trespassing. I'm not trespassing. That's the only thing you're doing. Let me down from here before I start getting ticked off. I care about your temper issues. Just let me the heck alone. You will see my arrows away. Just let me get in here. Okay. So well then. Okay, I don't know what you guys were saying, but whatever. Okay, so now. Alright, so now this is the Alon's building. Okay, well, I am getting very hungry, okay? Alright, so you guys. Okay, so now then, what food is in here? Oh, okay, they have all sorts of food. Oh, steak. Yeah, I love steak. Okay, well, I don't think it's really legal for me to like take the whole bat, but yes, I'm just gonna have a steak because I'm hungry. All right, well, eat this. Listen, I'm hungry. Just eat the steak, all right? But it takes so long. All right, thank you. All right, now I'm out of here. Okay, now make sure that doors. I'm closed. Set. All right. So now, just God knows. As soon as they go through these two doors, God knows what lies behind these doors, and only He will ever know until I have to see it for myself. So now this sign right here says entrance to laboratory foundation main sensor. All right, so let's see what lies behind all that. Okay, whoa. So far, this is a very big place. Yeah, and I just like as long as I see people around here, give me enough time to introduce myself. That just hope that I'm accusing me of everything that I don't really come from. But yes, but I just wonder, what takes place here. Okay, but so far everything looks some good. Wait a second. Okay, so, which now designed testing wits. Okay, well first I don't know what about this is testing at all, but other than just trying to drown the wits. But well, I mean, I think that I heard about wits is that they just tend to drink potions depending on the condition that they're in. So I'm pretty sure that if that witch is inside water, by now that witch would have drunken water-breathing potions. So that would then be self-explanatory, but the reason of why that witch has not drowned yet, and that's that would then be a good thing. But I don't know why somebody would trap witches in here with water, also with a beacon. But I don't know. Well, I guess that these. Well, I would suppose that they're the workers of this place. And hey, you! Hey, I'm talking to you! Hey, you! Hey, you! I mean, okay, now firstly, I want you to announce yourself, and then secondly, I don't know if you don't know how to speak or anything, or if you have very bad social skills, but I'm just trying to really figure you out right now, okay? Because I don't know what you're doing around here, okay? But it seems that you are trespassing, and now I at least give people who do these type of retarded things warnings, okay? Now I will give you 10 seconds to get the freak out of here. At least if you can't, announce and introduce yourself before I then report your existence being here to the owner of this place, as his name is RashuFruitz. That I would just then tell him that somebody has trespassed into his laboratory or his laboratory, wherever you would rather than prefer to call it. But that's not the cases right now, okay? The cases is by you having your existence inside this laboratory. So again, I will set a 10-second timer inside my robo systems if you don't get out of here, okay? So firstly, I will introduce yourself, okay? But then now, if your introduction seems too suspicious or builds up such suspense that I just feel like that you just can't be trusted, then I will then put you on a 10-second timer, and then it's not gonna matter about what you say. You're just gonna either get out, or I can set the alarms off, and then report you to my boss again. As I already said, that his name is RashuFruitz. So now hurry up, and now again introduce yourself. Right now introduce yourself. Okay, now firstly, I'm not a bad person, okay? What's that supposed to mean to me, okay? Listen, I have no idea about who you are. And then therefore, that's why I'm trying to explain myself. But yet here you, as a robot who can, again, you type of robot who has all these superior artificial intelligence machines. Okay, listen. I'm sorry about that, okay? But listen, what is wrong with you, okay? Do you have seizure problems? Like, do you just not know how to speak? Okay, because it seems that you have speaking pattern problems. Listen, I can't help it when it happens, but I have stuttering. Searching up the sus definition of stuttering. It's not sus, okay? It's not suspect. It's not suspicious that I stutter, okay? It's just some type of disordered thing that tends to come out at times. The definition of stuttering is when somebody has problems with fluency of speech, that you are showing symptoms of that. People who has this stuff can need speech therapy and... Okay, listen! Stop criticizing me, okay? Searching up the definition of criticizing. Listen! Oh, okay, excuse me. I'm not seeing this perfect gloss, right? Listen, I'm not searching up your seemingly criticizing and patronizing definitions of crap while I'm trying to explain myself, okay? Whatever. Okay, why are you here? Okay, I'm here because I just want to, like, find out this place and just, like, see what lies inside of it. Okay, that's, that statement of yours seems too sus. I will not put on the alarm. Okay, 10, 9, okay, wait a second, 7, 8, 6, 5, okay, wait a second, pausing alarm. Okay, listen, what do you want, okay? Because I already said that if you can't get out of here and if you can't give me a good enough of statements of who the freak you are, whatever that word tends to mean, but of whoever you are, that I will set the alarm. And now, from how it seems on that alarm, you only have five more seconds left, okay? So, I'll give you another chance, but this statement better be a better one than the last crap I heard, okay? Okay, sir, okay, alright. Okay, so again, simply just trying to acknowledge your existence here. Why are you here, okay? Because we're not supposed to be having all these customers and people when sees place around here, okay? Now, this is why I'm at least not trying to be so aggressive, okay? Because I know that you probably wouldn't have known that this place didn't customers and also of your concerning facing problems, but again, I can't say anything to judge you about that, okay? Okay, well, why are you getting so personal, okay? Yeah, and also, I've also heard that being left-handed is a sign of evilness, and I don't know why you're holding arrows inside your left hand like that. Okay, listen, man, yes, sir. I'm left-handed, okay? But that's just how I was born, okay? Nobody can be born having sense of an evil thing. Listen, man, people can be born with worse, okay? Now, sir, this may be of difference, and sir, this may be pretty bad, okay? But listen, I'm not a bad person. If you could, for once in your robo life and whatever you can sense in your ways as a robot, you can just freaking listen for a minute, okay? You know what? I'm turning my speaker off, and I'm just gonna listen and hear you out, okay? Yes, turn your voice box thing, speaker thing off, and whatever. But just listen in to me, okay? Just hear me out, alright? Just hear me out. Okay, enough yelling. Listen, I was never meaning to be frustrated, okay? But all the things you're telling me is this thing status is not it with me, okay? I don't mean to be yelling and be frustrated, okay? I was never trying to approach you with all the hostility and all the anger that you give me up until now, okay? But you're just being bullcrap with me, okay? Okay, whatever that word means. Just hear me out already, okay? Fine. Turn your speaker off. Okay? Now, firstly, my name is Parka Steve, okay? And I come here of acceptance, kindness, respect, and fairness, okay? And the reason why you are having to acknowledge my existence here today at all is because that I'm just trying to see what lies within this amazing place that I've been wondering ever since it was in the process and the progress of being built. That I just want to always wonder what was inside this place that I am now being able to see, okay? And so far everything looks like that is in good order, and if I can even come over here and help you out sometimes, and just see what I can do for you people. And yes, okay, the thing that I have to say about that is I don't know, okay? I can't just take a word and then just expect that you're just gonna, like, you know, go by what you say, okay? Easy! Well, but you need to be quiet, okay? Okay, now, firstly, I'm not gonna like, you know, be disrespect. I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen the way that I sensed it did, because you're a person who works, okay? But now, what I can't say about what you just now said, and the type of way that you said it in, is what type of assertive behavior do you think that you have that you took to have to say anything back to me about what me and this trespassing invader is having to go through? Okay, if you see, even on far away, you can hopefully still process of him to see, okay? Alright, or yes, I have super robo senses, so that means that no matter how far somebody is, as long as they're in the same room, it sounds like that they're like right in front of me. So yes, I can hear you very well, okay? Because I have superior robo senses. Okay, anyways, I'm trying to see that he's not a bad person, okay? Where he has all the traits of a very suspect person. Okay, but easy, man. You can't just assume how somebody could be before you even get to know him, okay? Because too many people have all these prejudging issues, and all these, that's really becoming a problem for people, okay? And with people, okay? Is that they just assume how somebody could be by how they look before they even get to know them, okay? And that's like really becoming a problem. And now, firstly, you can't say anything else than anything more that I have to say, okay? Because now let me tell you this, right? Alright, what do you have to say? Okay, so now again, what I can't tell you is that I know him, okay? I know him. Wait a second, how do you know this guy? Because one day he saved my life, okay? The other day he saved my life, and he like he saved my life from a crazy doctor, man, called Doctor. I think it was Swagz, but Dr. Swagz. Yeah, his name. Yeah, his name was. His name was. Okay, listen. If he saved your life, then how can he not know how to speak for himself? He can't even speak up for himself. Like, he has this, as I've searched up, this weird stuttering condition thing. Easy, mean, just because he's stuttering, it just seems that he's embracing it. Because the way how somebody can speak has nothing to do with what they're able to. Because there is somebody out there who can still understand them and do what they can, okay? Okay, but isn't stuttering a disability? In a type of way, showing can be a disability, okay? But he's not letting that overtake him and avoid him just by the fact of that speaking comes with a bit of more, you know, having to take your time with him, with listening to him, and that, you know, so it is a condition that it takes people a bit, you know, longer to get things out and stuff like that. Okay, but I just don't know why he speaks like that, like especially by approaching me the way he was. You see, man, I don't know how he approached you, but he's never seen you inside of his life, okay? So I can just, you know, I can understand that they can approach you, being nervous and all that type of stuff like that, okay? But he's a very kind person, okay? Because as I always said, he saved, because again, he saved my life one day, okay? The other day. From again, this weird, crazy, evil Dr. Man Swagz, whatever his name was. Okay, yes, Dr. Swagz, and what has he proven to you by his actions that made you think otherwise of him? Everything, okay? Everything that he has done to me, like, while he speaks to me and the ways that he speaks, I have gradually accepted the defeat that he can tend towards Instead. But hey, man, I'm a fast talker, okay? And whenever I start talking very fast, I also kind of start to stutter a bit too. So the way around, I can relate to how he can feel. You also have the condition? Yes. I mean, not we, but like I said, people who speak fast naturally can also tend to stutter more too. Because, you know, the mouth cannot keep up with the speed of the brain. Yes, I guess I would suppose that I've heard some fast talkers around inside my robo life, but he's just, don't you think that he's just bad? dude, if we told you that, listen, I cannot think anything other than good of him, okay? Because listen, ever since he came on, that day, I had no idea. We had no idea who he was, okay? But ever since I know him, he just always seemed to just want to do like the best for us feature, the best for us. He always just seemed to just try to do the best for us videos. Yes, and then but yet also by also knowing the fact that we visitors cannot defend ourselves because this game wants to give us this type of disability of our arms and hands are always connected to each other and then yet impeding us from knowing how to defend ourselves. Now, if the game gave us the ability and the accessibility and the ability to do so with that, we would surely defend ourselves from these retarded zombies and monsters out here. Yes, I didn't think that they would defend themselves. Yes, man, but in a way or another, if he has a speaking type of pattern disability, like with his doing, and again, that I always said that I'm a fast talker and speaker, that our type of disability as individuals is that our arms and hands are always connected, and we cannot interact with holding things inside our hands because again, they are connected with our arms. Yes. Well, I guess I guess for everything you're saying, I guess I can actually I'm taking your word for it. Yes, man, because listen, I always said that I've known him younger than you ever will, and that you ever did, okay? So then, yes, you can't just assume and then prejudge about how somebody can be just by the looks of how they are, okay? It's about by their actions, and he has really shown me all the positive actions that he could have potentially ever shown me, and as you could have always seen by now, hopefully, that he is also left-handed, okay? He is left-handed, but then knowing that he is left-handed, he always just seems to use his innate and born left-handedness for the better of his videos and also for this entire video, okay? Because whenever I see Will's bows, he always holds arrows inside the left hand, and whenever he shoot with the arrows and with the bows, he always did it with that left hand, and whenever he uses dominant left hand, that well-dominant, unique left hand, he always just seems to get things better. He just always seems to get things done better that way, and he just always seems to use his innate, inborn, natural left-handedness for the better of the lives inside his videos. So if you think anything bad about his innate, inborn left-handedness, don't think anything of bad aspects of that, because again, I'm telling you that, and also knowing him more, but better than again you ever will, that he always used that innate left-handed condition for the better of our lives, and he will always use it to outbeat all the enemies that comes your way. Because all the enemies that I've seen inside the village was always right-handed, no matter what. And Parka Steve, coming here with his unexpected and never will be expected innate left-handed condition and superpower and ability. And yes, also I can say being left-handed is a superpower. Okay, not really just ability and not really cost, but kind of sometimes depending on what type of condition that you have to be in your left-handedness. Okay, but yes, being left-handed is a superpower, and it really is awesome to be left-handed, no matter what condition you're in, okay? Because it's just the way I follow these, okay? But I could say that yes, Parka Steve, his name is Parka Steve, in case you didn't know. Or yes, he has told me that his name is Parka Steve, and I guess this left-handed condition, searching up left-handedness. So it then says on this Robo Google that I have, it is the Google for us robots. So on this Robo Google that it is called for us, lefties only make up 10% of the population. Yes, man, and that's what always make them have so much advantages in nearly everything, okay? Because with them being a freaking worldie inside this entire world, they're gonna always never be expected. And being left-handed could we help your survivability skills. Wait, what skills you just said? I'm sorry. And I also have I also have a speaking difference as well. Yes, I can definitely tell by that. Yeah, but I said, but being left-handed can also improve your survivability skills, like your survivability skills. Okay, so you said your survivability skills. Yes, your survivability skills, which will always be the reason of why Parka Steve always survived anything that the enemy's always doing on him, because he has always used that left hand to like literally and physically overthrow them. Yes, I guess being left-handed really is just a superpower and just really always going to be awesome. Yes, I can say from experience of witnessing what Parka Steve can do with that left hand. I would just definitely think that inside of people like him, inside this type of world, inside this world, that it really is awesome to be left-handed. Yes, I mean, I have to, like, you know, have a lot of acceptance. Parka Steve, you can take your time, man. Yeah, so I always have to, like, you know, have a lot of acceptance. A lot of acceptance. I had to, like, always have a lot of acceptance for myself. Oh wait, man, you got the word out. Yes, but that's like you know, always have accept. Okay, Parka Steve, man. I don't know what type of level of starting that you have, but now I'm just like really starting to think that you have problems. Okay, listen, man. You always start to come with us, but you keep on saying, okay? Now, so I'm only a scientist of works you, but I already told you that I know Parka Steve, okay? I know Parka Steve, alright? And I'm telling you, he's not that person. And I also already told you that the other day he saved my entire life and all the other various features inside this world. It's like just disobedience. And that, you know, for him, God already know, and God already knows that I probably wouldn't be here. I'm standing on my two Minecraft feet right now, okay? So, if for the sake of, if we're not for the sake of, if we're not for the sake of Parka Steve being there, then, you know, God only knows that if I'll be right now, you know what, I really think that's right. And also, Mr. Zufos, yes, my, I'm sure. Okay, just get back in here, and yes, Parka Steve, you may proceed, but if I see you do any type of funny business, Parka Steve, I swear, as I already said, you already know what I was saying, right? Yes, that you will report me to your boss, and yes. Okay, so the only thing that you didn't understand, that if you already know what I just said, is just no funny business, alright? Alright, no problem. Alright, thank you. Alright, then. It's crazy stuff, man. I tell you, like nowadays, people are just, wow, man. Also, I'm just, you mean? Yeah, but just, I'm thank you a lot, man. You know what, Parka Steve, it's like each week, these that I can do nowadays, man. Yeah. Oh wait, also, I'm Parka Steve. Alright, I'm coming. Okay, yes, and also, I also, like, you know, meant to tell you that my boss, as his name is again, RashuFruitz. This is a secret, right? Alright, so yes. So what is the secret? Okay, so the secret is that there is this ability that my boss has offered to give to me, to people that can walk amongst this laboratory, for truly worthy to be inside this laboratory without being accused of nothing. And once they have proved to me that they truly are worthy to walk amongst this laboratory. That they can get this type of invulnerability ability, and that Roger has proven to me, and that as much as you've ever shown me, that I would then pronounce you as truly worthy to walk amongst this laboratory, and you can come in here anytime as long as it isn't within the closed hours, Parker Steve.
Okay, I'm thinking a lot, man.
Yeah, so, and also, don't be surprised when you see all the others around here. A fool may want to, a fool are tempting because, they're the eyes around the rest of the entire, they're the eyes of the rest of the entire laboratory, okay? So the old things that they're trying to make sure is that everything is, together, alright?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I understand. Parker Steve, so have a good day.
Are you too?
Alright, I'm thinking a lot of Rogers. No problem, man. Anytime, man.
Alright, yeah.
Thank you guys a lot. Alright, yeah, so now, this scientist testing chamber. Alright, so let's go in here. Alright. Let's just close the doors back, please. Alright, now hopefully I can, get through him. Wait a second, what is he doing?
Scumbags.
Wait a second. What just did that?
Hello?
Okay, I'm about to get. I need to save it because I just really don't know what the freak is going on today with all this, crazy crap. Wait a second, who are you? Hello, my name is. What is wrong with you, man? I'm tired of people keep on trespassing around here, okay, nowadays, because every time that's, we're just trying to, do things, people keep trespassing this place, and now, I have to just, have to be with one who just not know if I speak. But then yet, lacks all the preparations that they can need to know that they're signing up themselves to be trespassing. So again, give me that ability. Wait a second, why don't you know that ability? The fact that you have the ability and how I know that does not matter. Listen, I'm not gonna harm you, but I'm gonna see if you're truly worthy.
What do you mean by that?
Forget Parka Steve.
Wait a second. How do you know my name?
How am I not? You also got your name tag above you. It says Parka Steve up there. Oh yeah, I forgot that this game has gamer tags. Yes, so Parka Steve, I will not harm you, but please, if I see any type of funny business around here, I will not be kind to you, okay? Alright, thank you a lot. Alright, then you may proceed. And here's your ability back. Alright, thanks. Alright. Okay, so now this room is the trophy room. Hello there. Oh. Are you okay? Yes, I'm Drax. How are you doing? I'm delightful. Whoa. Delightful. Well, I guess we have one here that has, ways of words. I guess I would say that I do, Well, what's your name? My name is Parka Steve. Parka Steve? I know that Parka can't be a name on its own, and I don't really think it is, but yeah, I'm not here to be judging people. What is the definition of Parka? Parka is like a hoodie that you wear and stuff. Oh, so that's what a Parka is. Yeah, I'm pronounced as Parka Steve because that's just what my name is and stuff. And then again, my name isn't Steve, but Parka is included because that's the hoodie that I wears.
that aware.
Yes, so your name is Parka Steve. Very enlightening name.
Enlightening? What's that word mean?
Just a very bright name, I could say. It's just a very bright and warm, loving type of name, I could say. Parka Steve, very genuine in aspects of naming.
You have a taste of words, I see.
I would say so. I'm only just like, I'm just a scientist,
Well, you're a scientist?
Yeah, I mean, is that okay for you? Like, is that okay for your suitability?
It's not a problem at all. Like I love science.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, if you were able to have the privileges around here, I guess that would be alright. For you to work here anytime that you would want. But just make sure that's not within the closing hours.
Wow. Well, out of all the people that I've seen here today, and the individual workers, you're like the only person who doesn't accuse me of anything.
I mean, listen. Here's what I can say about this life, okay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, because you can sort of listen, okay? Just take a seat,
All right.
Don't worry, Parker Steve. I'll put seats right here, okay?
Whoa.
You can sit down, and I can be your motivator about this type of life, right?
No problem.
Okay, so I can tell you that if you just apply the basic knowing, logic, and knowledge over things, then maybe you just understand that before you prejudge anybody about anything, then maybe it won't be that bad after all,
Yeah, you're right.
And just before you ever get to know somebody, prejudging will never be the answer. Assuming of how somebody can be is not gonna ever be the answer until you just totally see how they are on their own. And until you ever see that, no prejudging is included, no assuming is included, no accusing is included, but only figuring them out and seeing how they truly are is truly the answer. And then when you also apply your awareness of how that person can act and be in any type of situation, that's who that person truly is. And it's like if you just be persistent with having that type of perspective of this type of life, then maybe that would just really be the answer.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and it's like that. Now when it comes to problems and things like that, if you think that you really have a problem, if you just apply, basic knowledge and logic over things, and if you just really think about, hey, what is causing this problem? And it's like, if you just really look at what could be the core, the core of the problem, then maybe it's not really a problem after all. Maybe you could just take just all of the basic knowledge and logic that you can ever acquire to just put into something to just truly see that we're experiencing is really not a difficulty, but yeah, we're experiencing can either be a plateau or it could just be a insecurity.
Yes, I guess you would really be right about that.
Yes, because when it comes to this life, that's really what's true. And when it comes to this life, never frown over it. Man, just think about it. It's a journey. Yes, I understand it's a journey, but like any other journey, it takes figuring out and it takes patience. Life certainly is a journey. It's how be endured and it's how be enjoyed with all the confidence they can ever have inside this entire world. Yes, you're a very positive person. I need a lot more people inside my life like you. Yes, I could tell, Parker Steve, because you came in here looking all raggedy and just rough. I mean, again, not to judge how you can be or anything like that, but I'm just saying how things can be inside people's lives and inside the way it can be, Parker Steve.
Yes, you're right, Dr. Drax.
Yeah, but it's if you just acquire the knowledge that you have learned ever since you were able to learn that type of ability and skill, then maybe any problem that you think can really be a problem could just be really the core, and you just tapping into insecurity that you really think that was so bad as insecurity that it just became a whole entire problem at the base of its function. But maybe if you just acquire all the logic and knowledge about things, then maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't really be a problem. Maybe it would just be something they could have been worried about. Maybe it could have just been something that hasn't been looked at a long time, or maybe it could have just been something that really hasn't been worked with enough and long enough. But then maybe if you just keep on being persistent with these things, then maybe at the end of the day,
life isn't so bad, you know, that maybe at the end of the day, you were maybe just right about everything, and that it wasn't really just a problem. I guess it just took, you know, just basic awareness levels and basic logic and knowledge to see what you're really, you know, working with here, and, you know, just to see what you're really experiencing and what you really could be going through, you know? Yes, that is really true. Yeah, then it's like, you know, I don't think a problem is really just a problem. I just think it's something that somebody hasn't really figured out yet, or if they just haven't put and acquired the basic logic and knowledge into that insecurity, and then yet it has arisen to become the level and the intensity to be pronounced as a problem. And then therefore, if that thought to be problem has not gotten worked out, it becomes an entire conflict between people. And when those things happen, it takes only one genius to figure out how to break up the conflict. And then once that one genius, you know, uses his or her basic knowledge, logic or knowledge, to, like, you know, really see what the problem is about, that has really arose into a conflict in between a variety of people, then maybe if you just use your brain, basically, then you can really just solve things that can really just at the end of the day be basic. But people just, like, you know, they just had such, you know, pent up emotion, and they just had, like, you know, they were just so frustrated about what they could be really working with here, and they could have just, like, you know, been so stuck in thoughts about how can I potentially ever solve my problems or my insecurities that hasn't been worked with in a long time, that turned into all these problems. And I would just say, you know, don't be worried about anything as long as you know what you're working with, and as long as you know what you're doing, and, you know, as long as you know what you're working with, then, you know, it shouldn't be that bad after all. You know, life isn't really that bad at all. As long as, you know, as you know what you're doing, and, you know, as long as you know what you're doing, then, you know, life shall be more simple, because, you know, as you know, human beings and stuff like that, we just try to. We would just all want to live life in a simple type of manner, but yet we don't have these sustainability and all the containment to truly endure a simple type of way of living. You're right, man, because nowadays people want to always react pessimistically rather than optimistically to a problem or a conflict. Yes, Parka Steve, and that's just really how this life is. You just need to put logic and knowledge over things, rather than just complaining about it. Because maybe if you could just, like, you know, really see and visualize and implement what could truly be the core of a building up problem around its peak, then maybe you could just figure out that maybe you were wrong after all, and that maybe just the whole time you were just right. But maybe you were just you have just, you know, reacted to all of it out of just anger, out of just madness, and maybe that's everything that you have been doing could have just been out of just pent up emotions from deep within its deepest depth of constraint, and that once all released comes all realization, which with all that comes into putting things into reality that you have been imagining all that time. Dr. Drax, I'm sorry, but I just had to give you A+ for that one. No need to apologize. I mean, it's the truth at the end of the day, you know. It's just how this life is. Yeah, Dr. Drax, like, you were just, like, seemingly like a god on earth, man. I mean, well, not assuming you're gender. I mean, literally just told me that. Well, I mean, by how you look and how you sound, like, you know, I mean, you're a woman, right? Yes, I am, you know, a female, you know, a female being who lives inside the human species. Yes, you know, way to put it like that, you know, an interesting way. Yes, I would with curiosity say it like that, but, you know, I'm not a god on earth, Parka Steve, as if that weren't clear enough. You know, it's just called having a way with words, being wise, and I guess as they all say it out there, I guess the statement really is true. Where comes age, collides wisdom, and the older you get, the wiser you get, because, like, you know, the more knowledge you have about this life, and the more you live inside of this life, could be the more years and experience they can have about it, which it will, because, I mean, the more years that you have inside this life, the more experience you have with it, and it just becomes, you know, a story to tell at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, like, life really is. You said it's a journey, and, you know, it's also a story. Yes, which can be part of the two things that can cross over each other, as I kind of just said, because, you know, journey story can counteract with what I just said. Yes, that one did be true. guess, but they can just crush over all these types of things. And yes, life really is just a journey, and just try to be the best. Just live it to your best self. And the last thing I would ever want to be, the last thing I would ever want to be is living a life not knowing why I ever lived it, and that's just a waste. And I don't like wasting things, because if I ever feel like that I've wasted anything, like I said, instead of complaining and getting angry about it, just apply and acquire all the basic knowledge and logic into what you perceive as a problem, and apply all of the things that you can know about a problem, and then you can fix it and be a problem solver instead of a problem complainer and exaggerator, or a person who just exaggerates about problems, which would then visibly not get you anywhere if you complain about problems. Because walk with me, Parker Steve. No problem, Dr. Drex. Yes, okay, so this door's in my face. Let me just apply and acquire all my basic logic and knowledge to just move out the way of the wall of the door and just go through the open ways of the door. And then yet, here I am, and I'm out. At that point, I could have complained about getting hit in the face by a door, but yet, I kept my cool and just understand to just use the basic knowledge and logic of how to just get out of the way of the door and go through the open way of the doorway. And then yet, here I am, living my life, not complaining about anything. Just letting it be out of my acceptance and just knowing that, think it over, Let it just be something basic to you. Thank you for your message today, Dr. Drax. That was really a message for me today. Thank you, a lot. Thank you a lot. Really, you could really, if you want to, then you could really enroll into being a poet, because if you make poems like that, you could probably at least by way of how you could sound, you can certainly make a pretty good, rhythmic poet. Yes, I guess I would be a good poet, wouldn't I, Parker Steve? Yes, like you said, that's your sciences, but I guess, you being a poet could be a good part-time job, Yeah, yes, thank you, Parker Steve. Now I have more things to, think about. Not problematically, or as if you just gave me another problem to do. Because firstly, you influenced me to do something that I was good at. And that's the good thing about what you have done, because the only thing that you should ever be to anybody is with what their strengths are. My strengths is having a way with words and being a good influencer and being a good motivator. Yes, because you're very good at that skill, Dr. Drax. Yes, and it's if you just do what you love, life is just gonna get full of all these wonders and all these enlightening and delightful things that you just be happy that you woke up the next day for, Yeah. So Parker Steve, so out of all the things that you are with, Parker Steve, here's my message for you to think about, Parker Steve. Now, it's okay if you can take your time out of your day that you have put to listen to a higher form of messenger. I'm Drax. Okay, alright, Parker Steve. Okay, so what things do you think that you're good at? Well, I guess I am a pretty good fighter. A pretty good what, Parker Steve? A pretty good fighter. No, I heard what you said, but that's a joke. Sorry, I do not understand nothing of what you're saying right now. That's the point, Parker Steve. When it comes to these types of things, I heard what you said, but that's just part of the joke, Parker Steve. When I said that, what did you say? But I actually really did hear you. I said, in the types of ways I can dumb it down to, that's, if I said what did you say when I actually heard you, I'm trying to mean, Parker Steve, do you really think that's the answer for things? What'd you say about your life choices? That's what I could say like that? Oh, well, you don't mean to be offensive or criticizing, right? Of course I don't, Parker Steve. I already told you about everything it's on my room over there about how this life can be. And I'm just trying to, really make sure that your life choices is really attached to how best you could be in this life. And, I just don't want you being aggressive and thinking that's just going to be the way of how you get your answers. No, it's not. I'm Dr. Drax. Okay, so let me give you a level of insights of how it could be better for you, Parka Steve.